I'm either deciding Miami or Dallas. Welcome everyone to episode 2 of the series where we're gonna be trying to furnish our crib as much as possible. So today is Monday, January 19th, and we already started off the week with a banger. Absolutely crazy. Today is a bank holiday, so we're in a swing position on our Robinhood account, and we're in with 9 micros currently, and we're up almost 2K on the day. I'm gonna be holding this to all-time highs. That's the plan. So it's gonna be more of a swing position for multiple weeks. I'll break down the position a little bit later in the video, but right now this is what the setup is looking like. Right from last video, we have the rug, we have the couch, and we have the mattress in the other room. So the plan is we still have to get our coffee table. We already ordered it, but I'm gonna get it delivered, so you'll see that this week. But the plan is for this week, we're gonna get a desk, we're gonna get a TV stand, and then a TV. I think that's the plan. Or the other route that I can go is I can get a desk, I can get a PC set up, and then I can get a monitor and stuff like that. So I kind of have to see what I want to do, but I think I might do a desk and then a setup, just a comm setup. And then next week I'll go get a TV, and then I'll get a TV stand, and then I'll also probably get some sort of table over here. So yeah, we have that whiteboard over there, which I still haven't unpacked yet, but we'll get some sort of island where I can put my stuff on, when I enter my apartment. But yeah, so that's it. That's really it. So I'm gonna go to the gym, and if we do anything else, then I'll pick up the camera and start recording if we do anything else. But I really think today's just gonna be a chill day. If we go rock climbing today, maybe I'll record that. All right, so peace.
First time in a long time, hurting deeply inside. First time in a
All right, you guys, day 2, or actually night 2. You can technically say night 2 because, it is currently nighttime, and I am just picking up the camera right now. I'm not gonna lie, boys, I've been procrastinating the entire day. I don't think I actually got any real work done beside trading and calls with the Discord. That's literally all I've been getting done. Content-wise, I've just been cooked. I've just been so lazy, but definitely need to snap out of it, and this is exactly why I'm recording this right now, but too late in the day. But anyways, we got some new furniture in. We took a trade today, 2 trades, 1 break even, 1 win on the live account. We ended up making $7,886 on the live account, on the My Fun and Futures live account. So we're about to go and request that payout, because with My Fun and Futures you get that daily payouts. But we were in drawdown like I think $2,500, so subtract that. So we will be requesting a 5.3K payout. Now, let me show you guys the furniture that ended up coming in. This was from last week. So this is the coffee table. So this is what it's looking like right now. I think this is a nice placement. Some people might not agree with it, but I'm not gonna put it over there. Excuse the socks. But yeah, coffee table over here, and then obviously the couch is over here, and then we're going to have TV stand over here. I've been yapping about it for a long time, but I promise it's gonna come this week. Actually, I can't make promises I can't keep. Okay, maybe it might come next week. Anyway, we have the mattress still here. Now, we got the bed frame, all right? It's downstairs. I have to go and pick it up. Again, I said I was procrastinating, so that's my bad. And then we have the bed frame is gonna be here, and then we have the nightstand is probably gonna be over here. So I'll show you guys a clip if I get it set up by today, but I also have other things to get set up, like for example, this whiteboard that we got right here. So I need to go ahead and get all of that set up. I need to go and construct it. Like, tell me why I need to construct a big ass whiteboard, all right? I have no idea why we need to construct a whiteboard. But anyways, bro, I have to just construct today, bro. Like, I have to construct the whiteboard. I have to build the whiteboard, and then I have to build the bed frame, and then I also have to get the nightstand. So I'm gonna do all of those things, and then yeah, the next clip we're probably going to see is me reviewing the trade that I took today, the 2 trades that I took today. So I'll put that in the video. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Wait. I almost forgot. Before I go, I need to request that payout with you guys. All right, here we go once again. So as we see, request payout. Obviously, we cannot request this. This is just my total balance right now. So I can request $5,322. And then yeah, just gonna go into Rise, boom, request that payout really quick, bang. So after profit split, we got 4.2K to the bank. Perfect. All right, that's it. Now I'll see you guys in the next clip of me breaking down the trade. Peace, for real this time. Okay, so quick little update before I head off to bed, because currently the time is, let's see really quick. It is basically almost 12 a.m. and I have to wake up tomorrow for market open and all of that. So I decided I'm just gonna go and get some sleep, but the bed frame ended up actually coming in, right? I ended up getting it unpacked. So instructions are in the back right here. We have the instructions right here. So we're gonna get through those tomorrow and actually end up constructing the bed frame. So tomorrow you should see this mattress being put on this bed frame. It's pretty cool. I like how it looked on the images. Now we also have a nightstand that also lights up as well, but obviously this is the whiteboard. Maybe tomorrow I'll just leave for an entire construction day or something like that. And then nightstand is gonna be in here. It's gonna be unpacked and all set. So in terms of us buying new things, I said I was gonna get a TV stand and I was probably gonna get a TV or a desk. So I think I've decided I'm gonna go and get a TV stand and a TV, which we will put right here, like I said. So yeah, I mean, we already made enough money to really do that. We can really just chill for the rest of the week if we want. Like after profit split, $4,500 plus the $944 from Monday. So that's a little over like 5K on the week. So we should be good to get a TV and a TV stand. Yeah, that's basically it. So not that much going on for today, but tomorrow, maybe I'll film myself constructing the bed frame. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then for market open. Peace. All right, guys, what is going on? I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another trade recap. So in today's trading day, we took two trades. One was a break even, one was a win. I executed these on my live account, and then I also executed one trade on my top step. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And also, if you're not in the free Discord, go ahead and join it. I'll leave it in the description below. So make sure you do that if you're not already in the free Discord. But now let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so as you guys can see right here with the live account on my MyFunded Futures live account, we're at 30K in the balance and we made a little under 8K today. So we took two trades. This was a little bit in drawdown. So I took one trade that was a break even and then another trade that was a win. So basically what we were looking at today was looking at the new hourly open, looking at the higher time frame. We see that price opened a new week opening gap right here on Sunday, right? But we end up retracing towards it a little bit, but then last night we ended up expanding away from it. So we saw an Asia and London session ended up expanding 350 points lower in one direction. All right. So what that tells me and what usually happens by journaling and seeing my past data that I've collected, whenever we expand heavy in Asia and London session or overnight, if we have an overnight expansion, the next day in New York AM session usually tends to be choppy or price action is not as probable. Go ahead, back test it, notice it yourself, or just go back to previous price action. Majority of the time, you will see market open in New York AM session after an overnight expansion isn't really as clean as normal market open. So I was under the premise that today was just going to be choppy in general, but there was still room for us to go lower, right? I see that we're rejecting away from the new week opening gap. We have London lows over here. And then if we look on the overall higher time frame, we also have these lows right here. While maybe we may not take these lows in this session, this is still a very, very clear drawn liquidity that price is drawn to, right? We've kind of broke structure past this low as well. And it looks like we just want to go lower, right? So again, it doesn't mean that we go ahead and take out this low today, but we could still go lower towards this low, which would set us up for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to potentially go and take out this low. So that's what I was looking at. And on top of that, I was looking at this 4-hour candle open as well. We open very, very bullish. So we also have things on the other time frames like the hourly. We have gaps that we're currently in that could potentially support price to reject and go lower. So I was looking initially at this 4-hour candle opening higher to be somewhat of an open high, low close, right? So we open high over here and then we close lower, taking out London lows right here, right? Again, we don't need to take out this low. I'm just only targeting London low. So I was seeing that as a possibility. And then now going into market open, we'll break down the exact trades that I took. Playing out price action, what do we end up seeing? Right off of market open, we take out London high. And then on top of that, if we look at the hourly, we have this hourly gap right here. So this, if we wanted to reject and go lower, this would be the perfect area to do so, right? Where we end up pumping into here and then boom, rejecting, going lower to this London low right here, right? So that would have been the ideal scenario. Now, looking at the absolute lower time frame, we see something very, very nice to take. So off of this hourly right here, right, we manipulate market open, we take out London high, and I was viewing this as manipulation for us to go lower, distribute back lower once again to London low. So I see we tap into the 1 minute, we edge London high initially, then we tap into the 1 minute, and then boom, we get this nice little scalp to London high, which I usually would have taken, but I was just so convinced that the market would have continued to go lower, or there was a nice opportunity for the market to go lower to where I took this setup right here, which ended up getting break even. So tap into the hourly, the midpoint of the hourly, we start to displace lower in this 1 minute gap right here. Boom, we push back up, fail to break this high, and then we get displacement right here. So I take this trade right here, put my stop at the highs, and then I'm targeting this entire potential expansion, which is 200 points, right? I wanted to see price bleed out. Now, at this candle closure right here, we have a new 5 minute gap opening up. All right, so we open up this new 5 minute gap, and that is a potential point of rejection. But in this case, I obviously didn't want to see price reject from this 5 minute. So I had to be cautious of this, right? Because this higher time frame gap holds a lot of power. It holds more power over this 5 minute gap. So after these two candle closures, I was expecting price to just rip lower after this. And as soon as I saw price start to reject, I immediately moved my stop loss to break even, because realistically, if we want to go and take out London low, we shouldn't be stalling over here. We should just start to rip after we already put in a failure swing, and we also failed to break past this high right here, right, which is the failure swing. So we tapped into a crucial area, we get some displacement. Now we're seeing we want to see some continuation. So as soon as we didn't get that, I moved my stop loss to break even, and then boom, we ended up getting hit for a break even trade. Now, the second trade that I ended up taking, what do I end up seeing off of this 5 minute, right? We go up higher off of this 5 minute gap right here, and then we have these New York AM highs. So my thought process is, okay, after this initial move, we tapped off of the 5 minute gap, we get some displacement higher, and we failed to break this high once again. Now, looking at this, that means price is most likely to range. It is probably going to range if we fail to break this high twice. So looking at this, I'm only just expecting to target a range high or a range low. So I try to scalp in these market conditions. So looking at the 5 minute time frame, we see this candle right here, right? This wick that tapped into the 5 minute gap. We see this as a rejection wick, which also act as imbalances. So this is one of those unorthodox trades that I take when market conditions aren't really the best, but I can still get away with scalping. And this is one of those setups right here. So I limit order the midpoint of this rejection wick right here. I have a very, very tight stop, 10-point stop. I was just expecting some sort of very, very clean reaction out of this, and I wanted to target the New York AM high, which is the high of day. So put my limit order over here, clean 10-point stop. What do we end up doing? Boom, we tap into it, and then we get an instant rejection out of it, which is exactly what I wanted to see. And then I wait for that displacement candle, and then boom, I move my stop loss to break even. I end up closing a little bit early because, as you guys could see with the P&L, it wasn't exactly 86 points. I ended up entering with 5 contracts. So I closed around like 78 points. That would be, yeah. So I closed around 78 points for a nice 127 RR, right? So these type of trades that I take, again, really just come from market experience and understanding when price is most likely to range versus when price is most likely to continue. So I've seen these things play out time after time again, and I understand when it is the perfect time to scalp, right? To look for range-based trades, or when to hold past and look for more expansions, right? Past the range, right? Range highs and range lows. So with that being said, that is the trade recaps for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something, and let me know how your guys' trading day went. If you guys won, if you guys got chalked up. I mean, the rest of the day was just completely terrible. We really didn't do much for the rest of the day. But yeah, you guys let me know. I'll see you guys in another video.
Okay, welcome to day 3 of the series, everyone. Okay, so the time currently is 5:26 p.m. All right, day 3, and unfortunately we have some bad news. We ended up red on the day, so we took our first red day of the entire series, and I'm not that mad that I lost, but I'm mad that I actually broke my rules and I wasn't really disciplined today, unfortunately. So we hit daily loss limit on the My Fun and Futures live account, so minus 2.6k on the day. And yeah, you know, I can't, it's my fault, all right? So I took a payout yesterday, and then my account was locked because of that, so I couldn't trade New York AM session today. And oh my goodness, bro, New York AM session was just absolutely beautiful, bro, right? So I felt a little bit of FOMO. I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little bit of FOMO. I was like, fuck, you know, I could have definitely smacked today. Like, oh my god, bro, genuinely look at this. I'm about to show you guys what I genuinely missed out on, right? This is what I missed out on right here. We had the new week opening gap somewhere over here. I think it's this black line that I marked, and then we had this beautiful setup off of this 15-minute gap over here. If I can go ahead and show you guys. Yeah, off of this 15-minute gap right here, bro. Absolutely beautiful. Nice inverse, nice everything. There's a SMT as well, I'm pretty sure, within this gap, and then it just ran all the way to the new week opening gap. So I missed out on that because I didn't want to trade. Well, I couldn't trade because my live account was locked, and I didn't want to trade on my top steps alone. I wanted to also have my live account in there. Now looking back at it, I probably should have taken all my top steps, but there's nothing I can do about that. Then my payout ended up getting approved, so I ended up getting sent, and then they unlocked my account, and I took some absolute bullshit in the PM session. I can actually show you guys right here, but I'm gonna go over it as well. I'm gonna break it down so you guys can actually see in a separate clip, but just to show you guys really quick, what I ended up taking was this right here. So as you guys can see with the executions, I was trying to short to equilibrium right here of this entire range. So Trump spoke at, I think, like 2 p.m. or something like that, and we pumped. So we ended up filling the entire new week opening gap, and then we retraced into equilibrium. So I was trying to short into equilibrium, and I ended up longing by accident. So I closed my long immediately, was down 1.5K right off the bat, and then I shorted. I only had $900 left in drawdown, so I shorted immediately. I didn't even wait for a retrace, and then I ended up getting liquidated, and then price ended up dumping. So I mean, the idea was there. It's just I absolutely cooked myself because I accidentally longed in this case and got cooked right off the bat. So that pissed me off. But yeah, in terms of things that I ordered for this week, in terms of furniture, let me show you guys what I got really quick. All right, so this is going to be arriving on Friday and then on Monday. So then I'll actually get that set up because it's just a TV stand and then a TV. Damn, I don't know why they canceled my shit, but I guess so. So this is what I ended up getting. Let me just make sure I'm hiding in all my information really quick. Okay, so I got this TV stand right here. I think it's pretty cool. It goes with the entire layout with the rug and then the coffee table and then also the sofa as well. Okay, I almost showed you my day. Anyway, yeah, I think this goes pretty well with the entire theme of the crib. So that's what I got. And then I also ended up getting a TV, which ended up getting canceled, so I need to reorder it for some reason. But let me show you guys the TV that I got. Got canceled, but I'm gonna reorder it right now, actually, after I record this clip. All right, here we go. This is what I am going to be getting right here. So I'm gonna be getting this right here, this 75-inch TV. It's around like $547, $550. So yeah, pretty solid. Those two are going to come. This is gonna come on Friday if I can actually get this ordered. So the TV is gonna come on Friday, stand is gonna come on Monday. I'm gonna go set that all up. And next week I have a big surprise. I have a big surprise coming up. All right, we ended up doing something very big. So I will reveal that next week probably. All right, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Peace. Okay, hold on. Before I go really quick, I need to show you guys something, bro. Remember the bed frame we were talking about, right? Dog. There's no way as a grown-ass man you expect me to go and construct this with my bare hands, bro. As a grown man of my age, at 20 years old, there's absolutely no way I'm sitting down, reading instructions, and constructing all of this, bro. All right? I sound like a bitch right now, okay? But hear me out, bro. Why? But it has to be done, okay? It has to be done. There's no excuses. If tomorrow there is no bed frame up, you have permission. You guys all have permission to slime me out, okay? You all have full permission to slime me out because this is unacceptable. I've been procrastinating too much. Even this whiteboard over here is not set up, bro. This is so easy. I should be doing this, bro. The instructions literally say 15 minutes, so I should be doing this. And the nightstand isn't even opened yet, all right? So yes, I am lagging like crazy. I am absolutely lagging. I have to absolutely lock in for it's too late. All right, but yeah, the next clip I will see you guys in me breaking down the trade, but for right now I'm gonna go and rock climb and then we're gonna go out for dinner after. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later then. Peace.
Okay, so they changed that.
All right, boys, we're at dinner right now. After taking a fat ass L this morning, this is what we're doing. So we came back from rock climbing and then we're being fat asses. So we lost money on the day and then we're treating ourselves to something good, bro. You fucking with it? Is it tough?
Bro.
Yeah?
Dude, this might be the best thing I've had in my life.
Best thing you've had in your life. Okay. Fuck are you looking at, bro? This looks gas right here. I'm fucking with this one right here. Bro, we genuinely about to feast, bro. We genuinely about to feast, bro. We genuinely about to eat all of this shit up. We genuinely fucked that shit up, bro. And now we're about to get dessert. Oh, nah. Plates have been absolutely cleared. That post-nut clarity with the food is genuinely hitting right now, bro. We're in a food coma. We're in a food coma. Oh my god, we had like the best pizza ever. Actually insane. And now we got the dessert menus in front of us. Oh, we got tiramisu? Oh, we got a low-key phone. They got tiramisu, bro. No, bro. No.
Do you think it's called the auto?
You got a point. Maybe that's why it's called Osmo Pocket 3. Because you can fucking put it in your pocket. You stupid fuck.
Though this is hot though.
Oh shit. It's so hot. It's sexy hot.
Alright guys, don't get mad at me, but the time is 1:20 in the morning, and guess what? We're in our bedroom and we still have not fixed the bed frame. Now, again, it is 1:20. It is 1:20 a.m. So I decided I am going to go and knock out and build this bed frame right now. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse. I'm gonna prop my camera up, you know, on the corner right here and build this bed frame once and for all. So pray for me, because hopefully this doesn't take longer than maybe 30 minutes, which I doubt. Oh my god, this is gonna take too long. Anyways, I will see you guys after the bed frame is complete. I'm gonna go knock this out right now. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and break down Wednesday's trade that we took, the loss that we took on our live account, and I also want to go over the setup that I ended up missing, because obviously, as you guys heard in the previous clips, that my live account was locked because I took a payout, right? So today's price action was very, very clean. Wednesday's price action was very, very clean. We had this new week opening gap as our drawn liquidity higher. It's already Wednesday. We're nearing towards the second half of the week, and the new week opening gap still has not been traded to. We did have a drawn liquidity below as well. If you look at the 4-hour, we had this low as well. So there was potential for price to go lower, but we also have gaps that we are potentially respecting off as well, or that we could potentially reject off, right? So keeping that in mind, we have protected structure here, and we also swept out previous day low. So this is what caused me to look for bullish prices. Now, playing out price action, we end up seeing that on the lower time frame, we actually end up trading into a 15-minute gap over here that we end up rejecting off of and moving higher. All right, so we have this 15-minute gap right here. Again, we took out London high, New York PM high, all of that. But again, we still have this new week opening gap as our main drawn liquidity, right? So if you see some displacement, that is a very, very good trade to potentially take. All right, so off of this, nothing's really that convincing. Boom, we resweep these lows, and then we get this setup right here. This was a very, very textbook setup. I'm sure some of you guys, probably a lot of you guys took this, and in terms of riding into the new week opening gap, didn't really need to do that for some of you guys. There were tons of drawn liquidities here as well. For example, this high right here, or even this unfilled hourly over here, right? Or even this high right here as well. That would be negative RR, but to this unfilled hourly also works as well, right? Again, very, very textbook setup. Price just ended up running after this. And yeah, that was the setup I ended up missing. And that really, you know, kind of hurt, because I would have held it to the new week opening gap. Very prominent drawn liquidity, 280 points, and we end up hitting TP, right? There weren't really any significant retraces, and yeah, this was a tough one to miss. So with that being said, I did something pretty stupid in PM session. I think Trump ended up speaking today, and we had some crazy volatility after we dumped. So yeah, we went lower to this area, and then I think Trump was talking about tariffs, about how he's calling them off, and then we ended up pumping. There we go, right? This one candle right here ended up pushing us higher. And then from this area, I was looking to shorts to rebalance the range over here. Now, we ended up rebalancing to equilibrium. So from the highest point to where Trump was speaking, where Trump started to speak, and to the actual retrace that we put in. So this was the lowest point, right? This is when Trump started to, or not speaking, but when he made that announcement, price ended up shooting up, right? And then after here, we ended up retracing. So what I ended up trying to do, I tried to short to this area right here. Really just wanted a short somewhere, right? So I saw that we tapped into this 1 minute, and then, you know, I took a short over here. And then I actually went in with the buy contract. So I closed immediately, and then I took like a 1K loss right immediately, and then I just entered immediately once again. I didn't wait for a retrace or anything like that. And then this candle is what took me out for my daily loss limit, and we end up dumping. So yeah, that was basically it. And look what ends up happening. I think we end up respecting the 50% mark, or we get some sort of reaction out of the 50% mark of this range. That was just very unfortunate. I mean, again, I did it to myself. I broke my rules, all of that. So yeah, you just have to deal with the consequences. Again, hit daily loss limit that day. Could it have been avoidable? Yes, it could have been. But yeah, that was Wednesday. Very clean price action. And yeah, that's just the trade recap. But I'll see you guys in the next clip. Peace.
Yo, so I forgot to record on Thursday and Friday. Actually, no, I didn't forget to record. The thing is, I've literally just been rage baited by my bed frame, bro. So remember, I said the next clip you'd see is the bed frame being done. Okay, the bed frame is technically done, but it's so shit, bro. It's so shit. I wasted 200 bucks on this janky ass bed frame. This is not going to hold me. These legs literally come off. These legs come off and it's sliding all over the place. So I think I actually need to go and buy like a real bed frame, bro. And in terms of the TV and the TV stand, that's going to come in, I think, because my TV has just been canceled, bro. Like, they keep canceling my orders. But anyways, on Thursday, I hit daily loss limit again. So back-to-back daily loss limits. And then on Friday, I didn't take any trades. I took a trade on my top step and I made like 8.9K across 5 accounts. But obviously that doesn't count because we're only trading live funds. So currently my live account is in drawdown, which sucks because I need to be above the buffer to take payouts. And I am in drawdown because of those two daily loss limit hits from Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm down like close to 6K on the live account. So I need to make 6 grand more in order to be at the buffer. And then above the buffer, I can take a payout. So things aren't really going that well. 2 daily loss limits really do hurt, but we'll make it back. No biggie, no biggie. It is not that big of a deal. That's just part of trading. So this week has just been pretty ass in terms of trading. So yeah, I guess the TV stand is arriving tomorrow. And then we have the TV that is also arriving tomorrow, apparently. I think so, at least. That's what it's saying. It hasn't even shipped yet, but I guess it's saying it's coming tomorrow. But originally they said on the 30th. So we'll see how accurate this is right here when it says 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. when it hasn't even shipped. Yeah, so TV stand is going to come tomorrow, but if the TV doesn't come tomorrow, then it'll come Friday, and you guys will see that in the next episode. And yeah, so ending off the week red in terms of live funds, or maybe break even. I don't know. We'll have to run the numbers, but you guys will see it down below and, you know, the bottom right. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys later then. Peace. Oh, I also forgot to mention, by the way, snowing in Dallas, snowing in Texas in general. There's been looks like it was a crazy storm over the weekend. So seeing snow once again, pretty nice. But yeah, the temperatures have been getting very, very cold. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so we actually ordered another bed frame. So it's a nice little bamboo bed frame. Costed me like 650 bucks. Very chill, actually. It's not that bad. So I think this is definitely going to be better than whatever fuck-ass bed frame I got off of Amazon. Do not trust Amazon with your bed frames. If it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. For 220 bucks, I don't know what I was thinking, but that shit was horrible. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Probably just gentlemen, actually, because I don't think any women watch my videos because alright, never mind. Anyways, welcome back to another episode. Alright, episode 3, week 3 of the series. Alright, so to start off the week, we already started off with a banger, bro. We already started off with a banger. Alright, Monday, we already hit a banger ass trade. Nothing on our live account. I know I said that I was only going to be tracking live funds, but I think it's fair if I include my top steps if I get a payout on them, because that is money actually going to the bank. So I need a couple more winning days to take a payout. I took a payout last week, but then I didn't want to show it because it wasn't live funds. But I was like, you know what, bro, it's literally money to my bank, so it should count. So 2 more winning days or 3 more winning days, I don't really remember, until I can request a payout. So it'll be at the end of this week for sure if I can get those winning days. So let me show you what we banked for today. So it's going to be a max payout. So I think this should definitely count. 10.1 across 5 accounts, as you see right here. Let me do a refresh. And
Yes, I took a trade on silver this morning because structure was so clean, bro. Silver has just been moving in one direction. It's been trending. This is the market for me to trade. Now, I do want to say, if you do not have a lot of experience in trading silver, don't trade silver. Collect your own data. And if you're only trading NQ and you haven't gotten payouts trading NASDAQ yet, you want to only stick to trading NASDAQ. All right, don't hop from pair to pair to pair. That is the last thing you should do. I've been trading for almost 2.5 years. And this year, literally at the start of this year, this is when I started to look at silver. All right. So don't do some bullshit. Anyways, so in terms of the furniture update, we got this little whiteboard set up. I know last episode, there wasn't really a lot of things set up because I got absolutely cooked by my bed frame. But we have some things that are coming today. We have a TV stand coming today, so I'll show you guys that. And then we have a bed frame, an actual bed frame that's coming in the next 2 days. So I had to clear up all of the space, all of the stuff that you saw for the old bed frame. We still have all of this trash right here that I need to clean up. But yeah, now let me show you guys what is coming in today. So you guys can see our TV stand, it is coming in today. So that will be on this wall over there, right? And then it says our TV is coming in today, but I think they're just capping. I'm not gonna lie. They might just be capping because it says it's ordered and it hasn't been shipped, but it's gonna arrive today between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Bro, come on, bro. They lying, bro. They genuinely lying. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the silver trade that I took in the next clip. But for the rest of the day, I mean, there isn't really anything that significant in terms of furniture. So I guess we just gotta thug it out. So today's just gonna be more of a chill day. We're gonna go and hit the gym. Maybe I'll get some more gym clips in for you guys. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next clip when I'm reviewing the trade. All right. Peace. Okay, let's go ahead and recap Monday's trade that we took on silver really quick. So, breaking it down from the higher time frame, this is what I was looking at. I took this trade in New York AM session, and I saw a very, very clear trade to take on silver. Now, like I was saying earlier in the last clip, do not trade pairs that you have no data collected on. I did my due diligence and I decided to go and backtest silver so I could be confident that I would be able to have an edge in, with this pair that I'm trading. Now, looking at silver and looking at the overall market, we are quite literally trending in one direction, as you guys can see right here, right? So there were opportunities presented in the markets, right? All I had to do was just be patient and wait for the opportunity to be presented. Now, if we break it down to the lower time frame, what we see specifically is we have these swing highs right here, right? And obviously we want to see price go ahead and create new highs, right? We want to create new all-time highs, which is what price has just been doing overall, right? Silver has just been moving in one direction. Gold has been moving in one direction. So I assume the trend to continue also in New York AM session. So what do we see right here? Price goes ahead, taps into this 5-minute gap right off of market open, as we can see right here. Right off of market open, we go and manipulate lower. I'll actually play out price action off the 1-minute time frame so you can see what price did over here right off of market open, right? We go, looks like we want to go higher. There still isn't much confirmation yet. I want to see some nice volume out of this. All right, cool. I see that we get nice volume out of this. In terms of entry, I really could not get an entry anywhere here because I was just a little bit sketched out when I saw this candle over here because of this consolidation right here and of previous structure right here as well. But I knew that we still wanted to go and take out these highs right here and create all-time highs. I just needed to see some sort of confirmation before I decided to enter. Now, my confirmation right here is when we failed to break past these lows right here. As soon as we started to respect the structure that tapped into the 5-minute gap, I see some sort of confirmation out of it, which is this candle right here. I have my stop pretty tight because with silver, a lot of volatility is presented, and especially in these conditions right here, just some sort of slight movement in the opposite direction can be enough to blow your account. Now, for me personally, I had a good amount of buffer built to where I would be able to put my stop at this area, and I could still be targeting this area right here as well. Now, I did end up closing my trade a little bit early. I actually closed a little bit above this area. I was honestly just targeting a 10K day, even though this high was pretty nice to target. I just decided to close. So after this, right, we hit TP, nice 1 to 1.7 RR. And yeah, we secured a nice winning day on these XFAs. Again, the higher time frame narrative is always key. Whatever the higher time frame is doing, the lower time frame will always follow, right? Again, silver has just been trending in one direction, and we're just going to continue to follow the trend. It's as simple as that. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next clip then. Peace.
Good morning, you guys. It is day 2 of week 3. I have to tell you guys something. Doesn't really, kind of hurts, but gotta move on, bro. Gotta move on. So, I showed you guys that, we made 10K yesterday on the top steps. Balance was sitting at 15K on each account. But for full transparency reasons, I obviously have to share this with you guys. Those ended up getting blown in Asia session when I was trading silver. Completely my fault, bro. Completely my fault. It's not like I crashed out. I did something stupid. Well, I did something stupid. I over leveraged by complete accident because I did not know how volatile silver was, but I saw the setup and TP ended up getting hit, but obviously I got liquidated completely before that. So sucks, bro. It really does suck, bro. But I guess that's just part of the game. I mean, completely avoidable if I actually, took the time and understood the contracts or the silver sizing. I went in with 5 contracts. I got liquidated in the same candle. That's how volatile silver was. In the same candle, I got liquidated and boom, we just shot to TP. But I'll show you guys the trade that I took, obviously. So I ended up, going ahead and buying new top step combines. So ended up getting them halfway past. Got them halfway past. I got 6 accounts by accident. So I guess we'll have one in the reserve, but got those halfway past and I ended up, going ahead getting some alpha accounts as well. Market was very, very clean today. I also took one trade on my live account and I ended up getting break even. But yeah, we got these 3 alpha accounts right here, got them halfway past. So looking to get them past either today in Asia or tomorrow in London session. Live account, I'll also go over the trade that I took. Basically, I took this trade off the 4-hour gap, but we swept out London low, got break even instantly. I didn't like the reaction, but the draw was very clear higher. And then we finally reacted off the 4-hour gap lower and then we pushed up. So this was the overall structure. Very nice, very clean. I just logged out of my account right after that, just due to the fact that I thought today wasn't going to do anything after seeing that clean reaction. But we did end up doing something and I was like, you know what? I mean, I'm already in a bad headspace from yesterday, so I decided I'm going to be risk off and just trade on my combines. So that's what I did. Definitely missed a big move on my live account. It's just been really rough, bro, but that is just the other side of trading, right? That's what really makes a trader at the end of the day. Last week, back-to-back daily loss limits. This week so far, no profits on the live account. We hit a bit banger trade yesterday, then I ended up cooking myself just due to one silly mistake. So yeah, we just got to bounce back and we got to move on. In terms of furniture, we did have a storm here in Dallas, Texas. So everything has just been delayed, bro. Literally, bro, the worst part about Texas is that motherfuckers see snow for the first time, right? People see snow for the first time and all hell breaks loose. You have to keep in mind the last time it snowed here was in 2021, okay? It literally makes no sense. DoorDash is closed. Everybody was stocking up before the storm. I guess due to that reason, DoorDash was closed. The roads were just completely iced out. Nobody is still on the roads and it's been, 2 or 3 days after the storm passed? Yeah, literally the state is just so slow because there's no state taxes. They're so slow at, cleaning up the roads and making it actually safe to drive. The infrastructure here is not built for snow, obviously. But yeah, that's been rough as well. So that's not really that great. That's what delayed Amazon. So now if we take a look at when our orders are going to arrive, they're talking about some Friday, okay? They're talking about Friday. So in terms of content, I can't even give you guys an update. I can't even show you guys the furniture that I got because it is delayed, bro. It is genuinely delayed and it's just starting to piss me off. But literally this entire week has just been rage bait, bro. Last week as well. Do you see this? Delayed but not shipped. Not yet shipped. Great, bro. Wonderful, bro. Wonderful. And then the TV stand said it was supposed to come yesterday, by the way, right? It was supposed to come yesterday. What is this? Estimated to arrive by January 30th. All right, bro. But anyways, next clip, I'll see you guys when I'm breaking down the trades. But yeah, I need to go ahead, kind of take some time and reflect on what I did and how I can kind of avoid that, bro. Because the last time I blew in a balance that big was all the way back in 2024, bro. It's been 2 years at the start of 2024. It's been 2 years since I've done that. So yeah, kind of just hit me a little bit hard, but we're going to be back, bro. We're going to be back in no time. Thing is, for those of you who are
profitable and, you know, are going through these, you know, dry spells and stuff like that, you have to realize that you have a skill that cannot be taken away, right? You built a skill that you cannot, nobody can take away, all right? So you have to trust in yourself, and you have to trust in the skill that you've developed, and you have to believe in the craft that you have developed, that you have perfected over however many months, however many years that you've been trading for. That is the most important part. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yes, it hurts, but it won't hurt for long, because I know I will get back to that same exact position where I was once, multiple times, over and over and over again, because that's what I do. I am good at trading. I know the skill. All I have to do is just keep moving, and you guys should be doing that as well. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next clip when I'm breaking down the trade that I took yesterday in Asia and the trade that I took today on NQ in New York session. All right. So as you guys can currently see, we are recording Tuesday's, technically Monday's recap in Asia session, in the same exact setting, in the same exact scenario, because unfortunately I ended up blowing my balance in the same day. And that is the unfortunate reality of this situation. And as you guys could probably see in the previous clip, yeah, that ended up happening. So yeah, just going ahead and you know, being completely transparent with you guys, like I said in the last clip, might as well just go ahead and recap this trade as well. Like I said, the setup was a pretty good setup. The only problem is I over leveraged super crazy. I did not realize how volatile price action was at this time, but again, I just had to face the consequences of trading a very volatile pair at this time and not sizing accordingly. Now, breaking down the actual trade, so what we see in Asia session and what we see after market open over here, and what we actually see from the previous day is we dump, right? We are clearly dumping. We're going in one direction. It looks like we want to retrace, okay? So what do we retrace into, or what do we end up filling? So we have this new week opening gap that we end up filling right here, and then we start to react off of it. So if I end up marking out this new week opening gap, as we see, we clearly fill it, and then we start to go higher off of that. Now, to me, that looks like a very good sign for us to create, you know, higher all-time highs, right? New all-time highs, essentially. So obviously, I'm very bullish after we end up filling this new week opening gap, and I'm looking to take a trade long. I'm looking to see some sort of longs. Now, right after we fill the new week opening gap, we end up pumping higher, all right? Then, as soon as we go into this area, I see that we have a bit of a retrace. So I take out my fib tool, mark it out from previous day low, aka the swing low as well, to the highest point before the retrace occurs, which is right here. And then what do I end up seeing? The most beautiful setup that I possibly could have seen, which is a retrace into the 50% of this range, and we get an instant wick reaction out of it. This also aligns with Asia Open as well, so I'm expecting a good amount of volatility back up to the range high. So this is on the 5-minute time frame, but I ended up executing my trade on the 1-minute time frame. So if we go over here, where did I actually execute my entry on? When I tell you I got liquidated in the same candle, I absolutely got liquidated in the same candle. If we play out price action right here, from the moment we start to tap into the 50% of the range right here, and we get our setup, obviously we're going to be targeting the range highs. So we get this candle right here. We also get the next candle right here, and then this, I think the third or the fourth one, this candle right here is what ended up liquidating me. Where did I end up entering? Right here. All right, within the same area, I ended up getting liquidated because I was just in so heavy. Within the same 1-minute candle, I got liquidated. That is completely my fault. I think I actually entered at the edge of this area right here. I thought we were just gonna rip, and then as soon as just this candle went lower, I got liquidated. That is just completely my fault. I actually think it went lower than this, something like this, and I was just, again, sized too heavy to the point where I kind of just blew my entire buffer, quite literally in one candle, which is absolutely crazy. What was I targeting? I was targeting these range highs. What ends up happening? TP obviously ends up ripping. I just knew completely that I was screwed when I was trying to drag my take profit to these highs, and then I saw that my take profit was close to like 75K, 80K or something like that. I was like,
oh my God, I am absolutely over leveraged to the max. I need to be so careful, but I didn't even have time to react. Again, that is my fault. Buffer ended up getting blown. The accounts ended up getting blown. But that is just the name of the game, right? We make mistakes and then we learn from it. Overall, on the live account, we're still up, so nothing to worry about over there. But yeah, I mean, that's just basically it, right? Overall, on live account, we're up. But these top steps, we're going to come and make a grand, comeback with these top steps. It's just a minor setback for a major comeback. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Was the setup valid? Yes, that's all I really care about. These setups where I over leverage by accident can be absolutely fixed, right? I don't need to dwell on these things, and you guys should not dwell on simple things like over leveraging, because that is probably one of the easiest things that you can fix, right? So as long as you guys are taking good setups and you guys understand and are, really realizing that you guys have the skill that is necessary to become profitable, that's all you guys really need at the end of the day. And all it really takes is just believing in yourself. But anyways, that's it for this little recap. That's the trade that we took basically Monday Asia session. Same day, made 10K. The same night, we ended up blowing the 10K across the 5 accounts. So it is what it is. It hurts, but yeah, I mean, I'll see you guys in the next clip then. All right. Goodbye.
All right, so we got those combines halfway past, and then now we're at the gas station. We're about to go to the gym, hit a nice little gym session. I got a surprise for y'all later at 8 to 8:30, bro. Something's 8 p.m., big. Bro. 8 p.m. Something's coming. Something's happening. You guys don't know about it yet, but anyways, shit's going down. We're about to get a little pre-workout fuel. Okay, the boys are geeked. We're all geeked. We're ready to go to the gym and hit a nasty ass workout.
You gotta get the donut with the bear belt.
No, that's just completely fried. Anyways, this is our pre-workout fuel. We're about to work with the cookies and caramel. We're about to hit a crazy back workout, back and by, and then yeah, bro, we're just about to lock in. I'm not gonna lie, we're feeling kind of tired. We might just run an energy drink, so we'll see if they got the goated flavor. The goated flavor is the Red Bull, the vanilla, if they have it here. Do they have it? Oh, the iced vanilla. There we go. We gotta get the sugar-free. It's actually gas, bro. This is, I don't even like energy drinks, but this is super valid. So yeah, this is what we're running, and I'm gonna see you guys at the gym then when we're about to hit some banger-ass workouts, bro. Been a horrible last week, and then what happened last night in Asia as well completely fucking cooked me. So we need to make it up with the good-ass workout. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Some of these guys just bad on a desktop, trying to bring on a network. Me and Elizabeth still in a wedlock. I don't know what them guys upset for. How can I not shit on my doorstep? Somebody smoking next door.
All right, you guys, we're with the squad right now. Time is currently 9:20, and we're at some place. We're fucking bowling. That's what we're doing. We're getting ready for the next market open. We're getting ready for tomorrow. That's what we're doing. So yeah, bro, we're about to have some fun. There's go-karting and shit. Guess that's what we're gonna hit right now. Are you excited?
Yeah, bro, I'm excited.
Let's fucking run it, bro. All right, so we booked in a go-kart race for 9:52, so that's like in 30 minutes. I don't know if I gave you guys a furniture update, but I might as well give you guys a furniture update. So there was a storm over the weekend, and basically all the orders and everything are delayed, so everything's going to be coming at the end of the week. Now, I told you guys at the gas station earlier that there was going to be a surprise later today. Now that is delayed as well. Literally everything has been delayed, but you'll see it's going to be tomorrow morning by the latest. All right, but yeah, we're just doing a little bit of a side quest because otherwise this video would be fucking insanely boring if we didn't have anything else besides trading. So yeah, bro, I'll see you guys when we're go-karting, or maybe we'll just go and play some of these games over here with the boys. But yeah, all right, we're about to run Connect 4 hoops with Cole. Oh, you just have to get 4 in a row. It's just Connect 4. Just shoot it anywhere. Okay. Pretty solid though. Look, you gotta aim for there. Okay.
That's definitely not the intended one.
Yeah, it wasn't, but we're gonna run it regardless. All right, let's see what you got, though. Damn.
Hurry up.
Shit. All right, bet. Son, how'd you miss the entire ring, bro? How did you miss the entire fucking thing? Okay, solid.
No marbles.
Definitely marbles. Bro, this is genuinely what we're doing for entertainment. base. Ooh! Ooh! Wait, what time is it? Hold on. This is for everything. This is for game. This is genuinely for game. Just for game.
Are you ready?
Oh my god, I missed the entire... Wait, I get to go again. I get to go in. Okay, my bad, gang. Oh my god, I sold, bro. He's still alive. Second chance. Kobe. Fuck, bro.
Yellow clear, shoot.
No fucking way, bro. Yeah, we actually gotta go. All right, we gotta speed run this shit.
Clear, shoot.
How did that go over there? What the fuck? All right, we gotta go, bro. Okay, so nobody won. Now it's time to go go-karting. I'll see if I can get the camera in there. We're about to record. Hopefully, maybe. This just about to be lit, bro. This just about to be fire. The car is insane. The entire track is insane, actually. So, all right, we got the do-rag on. We're ready to go go-karting. Go low-key tough with the do-rag. Okay, the whole squad is do-ragged up. Okay, okay. Damn. Okay, fool. Okay, is it? Okay, is it?
Happy to assist you.
We're in the cart. I low-key don't even know if I'm supposed to be recording, but fuck it, bro. We're gonna do this shit.
And press the drive/boost
got the
button on your
do-rag
steering wheel.
Ah.
So use it carefully.
Spun out. Spun out. Well, fuck it, bro. I'm in the lead, though. I'm in the lead, though. There we go. Oh, come back again, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So gently sped out, bro. Bro, every time somebody crashes, we pause, bro. This fucker crashed. Oh, we gotta come to the inside. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, we saved it. Oh, no way. I thought I saved it, bro. I thought I fucking saved it. Bro, wait, what's the score though?
It says right there, look at 1, 2.
Ooh, she's getting intense, no! She's getting real, no!
Hold up.
Are we dead out, bro? Oh my god! I'm so lucky. Oh my god.
Oh, he's going.
I gotta lock in, bro. What the fuck? I won.
423 to 413. Hold on, wait, let's see if Colby's done.
So the surprise ended up coming early. I just got a text from the person of interest, and this is what he said. He said, "Are you sleeping at literally 1 a.m. If you're awake, I can give you the car." So we're about to go and pick up the car. Yes, I did buy a new car. Super blessed to even say this, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna be selling the C63, and yeah, I mean, I got another Mercedes, so I'm gonna reveal it in a little bit. All right, fucking, I'm so geeked, bro.
Here it is, boys. It's right here, bro. Oh my god, so beautiful. So beautiful, bro. Look at this, bro. Ooh. Damn, why'd it sound like that, though? Yo, chill. Yo, don't fuck my shit up, bro. Oh, looks like he forgot to take the straps off, things that hold the actual car. But it's literally 1 in the morning. Actual goat, bro. What a goat. God, bro. The back is so wide. It's actually crazy to see in person, bro. So crazy to see.
Bro, this shit is...
This shit is even crazier than the C63, bro. Oh my god, bro. Seeing this car in person is a completely different. It's completely different, bro. Completely different. There is no comparison. This is the interior. We basically got the diamond stitching bucket seats, which is absolutely and this is the AMG GT Stealth Edition. This car is miles better than a C63, bro. I cannot even compare this car to a C63, even though it has the same V8 bi-turbo. This has a little bit more horsepower. This is pushing 523, and the C63 is pushing 503. But, bro, this car, the looks in person, everything, oh my god, it's so beautiful, bro. But this is the interior. But yeah, this is the AMG GT Stealth Edition. So this is the Alcantara steering wheel with the black middle marker, center marker right here. Obviously Stealth Edition. These controls are sick, bro. It literally looks like a spaceship when you look at it from this angle right here, bro, from head on. Obviously it's a two-seater, so in the back you literally got nothing. Very compact, feels like a goddamn race car, a spaceship, bro. Look over here. I know you guys probably can't see that clearly, but this is a Stealth Edition. It says Stealth Edition right here. So this is a limited edition, 2021. So this is the last car, you know, of the Stealth Edition, the last year of the Stealth Edition. So these are rare. They don't make these anymore, and they put a little bit more horsepower in these cars because of that. The normal GT is around like 500 horsepower, something like that. So they bumped this up to 523. Oh my god, facelift interior. Everything is just beautiful about this, bro. Yeah, man, I actually can't believe it. I really cannot believe it, but unfortunately I can't. It was literally so hard to pull in because this is rear wheel drive. When I was trying to pull in, bro, I was losing traction. I could barely even make it up. I had to get momentum. I had to pull back out, get momentum, and then push my way up the driveway, bro. So yeah, gotta definitely wait till the snow clears up for me to actually drive this car. So that's a bummer, bro. Just so many delays, like furniture delays. Now we got the car delay that I can't even drive, and I have it with me, which fucking sucks. But we got it for 25k miles, so hasn't even really been broken in yet. I mean, for a 2021, that's so fucking solid, bro. There's gonna be a lot of content coming with this car. So excited, bro. Oh my god. I am actually at a loss for words, but anyways, I don't want to keep yapping. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in a few hours for market open. Hopefully we can finally take a win and come back from our kind of losing streak, I guess you could say, because, you know, even though I made that money on Monday, those accounts are fucking gone. But anyway, the live account especially, hopefully we can, you know, lock in on that and actually bank. But yeah, let's see what happens. Today's FOMC. If we bank, we bank. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm gonna go sleep now. Actually, probably not. I'm gonna go admire this car, and then I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for a new day. All right, peace. Okay, you guys, so it is day 4, not day 3, but day 4. All right, yesterday I did not end up recording because no trades were taken. Yesterday was FOMC, and on top of that, trade of 8 was down, so I couldn't even execute it if I wanted to. Draw was super clear. I low-key got a little bit mad because of that, because why did trade of 8 go down on probably the most clear day? I felt like I could have found some sort of entry, but AM session delivery wasn't really that great. But today we ended up banking. Absolutely crazy day. So today we dumped 600 points and I caught $13,000 on the day on the My Funded Futures live account. That's just a Robinhood notification. So I requested half of my balance from my live account. I didn't even know I could do that. So I was at 25K, and whatever you make above 25K is what you can request. But I got 20 winning days of $1,000 because that's what you need in order to unlock all of your balance. I decided to keep a little bit of balance in there. So I kept 10K left in the account, and then I lost a trade, right, a couple days ago, right? And that sent my balance down to like around like 8.5 or something like that, 8.5K. And then we made 13K. So now we're back to 21K. So it's just like nothing really ever happened. We're still in drawdown a little bit by like 4K. I can request. I don't really know how it works actually. I might be able to request today, but I want to get it above the 25K buffer regardless. So that's great. I'll go over the trade that I took. Obviously, you guys will see the trade that I took. But right now, we're about to go to the airport and pick up the person that got me into trading. Okay, the person that taught me how to trade from the beginning. All right, my OG mentor. You guys probably know who he is. He is like the OG of the OGs in the space. Yeah, but we're about to go and pick him up, and I'm gonna see you guys then when he's there. All right, peace. Oh, hold on. No way. No, you can put it in the trunk. Bro, oh my god, bro. Absolutely cooked. All right, bro, he was trying to put in the fucking seat. Ooh. Does it fit? Of course it's gonna fit.
Story of my life.
Yep.
We got Aidenomics.
Bro,
we in the big D, bro. For those of you guys who don't know, this was my mentor, bro. This was my mentor. Isn't that crazy?
That's how I was the whole time, just aura farming, bro. All black fit, AirPod Maxes, that's how you know I'm legit.
Okay.
Not a LARP.
Okay. No, but he tough though. Anyways, I'll see you guys later then, alright? Alright, we popped out with the squad at main event. We're about to go bowling. What are you looking at?
Trading view, bro.
Okay, alright. Anyways, we're with the squad. We're with Cole. We're with Blake. We're with Aiden. Yeah, we're about to have fun. Alright, but for real though, the furniture is actually expected to come tomorrow, like real shit. So Aiden, since he's staying with me for the couple of days, he's gonna help me set it up. We're gonna get everything set up, but for right now, we're about to enjoy, go bowling for a little bit. But I wanna actually show you guys some proof that it's actually coming tomorrow, alright? So bear with me a little bit so I can actually show you guys. Look at this, alright, look. Bed frame will arrive tomorrow, and we got a TV and we got a TV stand. So finally everything will come, and then we'll get it all set up and we'll get ready to go. All right, but for right now, we're gonna go bowling, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. We'll get some clips of me, hitting some strikes and shit. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, you guys actually have to see this. You go show them what you got. This is my mentor. Woo-hoo! Bro, you guys missed it, bro. He threw the ball up in the air on the first try. That's why I picked up the camera. Okay, so we're tied up right now. Look at the scoreboard. 71-71 each. Aiden's up. Let's see what we doing though. Let's see what we working with. Cleveland, this is for you. Woo! Okay, that's pretty solid. For
I
what?
have all the confidence in the world.
Okay.
My whole life is consistent.
My whole life. Ooh, my whole life is consistent.
You need 8.
I need 8 to tie, bro.
How are you feeling?
That's it, bro. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. I feel like I can go in, hit a strike, just walk into a strike, and just win it, bro.
Your whole life is a strike.
I feel like my whole life is a strike. All right, let's get it.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, that's 9.
Okay, then how do you feel?
I'm feeling good, bro. We need one more. I mean, I'm already in the lead. I already beat your bitch ass. So I already beat your bitch ass anyway. So we're good in that regard. So I won. Check scoreboard though. There we go. Boom. 80-79. We did it, bro. We did it. All right, so day 5, today's Friday, January 30th. Today we took no trades, but guess what? Furniture finally came in once and for all. Here we go. So we got over here that we're about to set up. We got the TV stand that's gonna go against the wall over here, and then we got the bed frame. Now, like I said, the TV was actually supposed to arrive today, but we ended up going to the gym when they were supposed to deliver it straight up to our apartment. So we rescheduled it for tomorrow, and we got my boy Aiden right here. He's about to help us out building the bed frame and the TV stand. So that's gonna be fun. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do a little time lapse, and then you're gonna see us build all of that shit. And yeah, that's it. Oh wait, before I go though. So we ended off the month requesting a nice little payout right here. So as you guys can see, we submitted it, and yeah, whatever we made yesterday, we submitted it. I saw your comments on the last episode saying to clean my computer screen. Fuck no, bro. Who do you think I am, bro? That's too much time. That's too much energy wasted. Fuck no. We're not doing that. Anyways though.
I don't know, man. We had it safe on our trip.
Yeah. Alright, so as you guys could see from the previous clips, our TV came in and they were setting it up. Everything looked good and it wouldn't turn on. Just would not turn on at all. So waited a whole week, right? So we had the storm. So it was supposed to get delivered this Monday initially. That shit did not happen. Delivered on Friday, but we were at the gym, so they couldn't come up and unpack it. And then today they came, we unpacked it. Everything was going good. Doesn't turn on. Alright, and on top of that, car check engine light turned on. The thermostat is broken. Got to get that replaced.
replaced, so that's at the shop. Everything, bro, everything possibly that could go wrong is going wrong. So now I have to go and contact customer support so I can get a refund or, you know, get a nice replacement. I don't know how long that will take. That's just so crazy, bro. But hey, you know, what do they say?
Never, never, never.
What the fuck are you saying? What you know what they said?
It's a minor setback for a major comeback.
There you go.
Okay, though.
Okay. That's it. It's a minor. I don't know what he said. Anyways, it's a minor. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. What? All right. Sunday, end of episode 3/2. So I decided to combine episode 2 and episode 3. Just because really there's been a whole lot of delays in the furniture shipping and just a lot of messed up stuff. Like literally yesterday, you guys saw that the TV was not turning on. Waited a whole week for it to be delivered. There was a storm in Dallas, so everything was delayed for a week. Everything was closed and everything. And at least we got a bed frame, which I want to show you guys before we end this episode off. Another thing was also not shipped yet, which was the headboard. So they shipped it in 2 boxes. One of them has not been shipped yet, which is the headboard that is supposed to go up here. So again, there's just so many delays. There's just a lot of things going on, bro. A lot of things going on, and it's just unfortunate. Really cannot do anything about that. It just sucks that it had to happen while I was recording my series. TV should be coming tomorrow, and then we'll finally get it up on the TV stand. You guys will see that in episode 4. But one thing that I really wanted to focus on episode 4 was just making this place more like a home, because right now we have all the essentials and stuff like that. Also, another thing is we also have this nightstand that I need to set up. You'll see that in episode 4 as well. Yeah, just making this place more like a home, because right now, okay, cool, we have a couch, right? We have a rug, but then we have all of this empty space right here, and then we have a whiteboard here, and then more empty space right here in terms of like shelves and stuff like that. So I want to start decorating, you know, put some plants and stuff like that, you know, order like LED lights and, you know, these LED sticks and put it to the side over there next to the TV. I think that would look pretty good at night. But in terms of main furniture, we're going to be getting a desk episode 4 if we, you know, end up making a good amount, and then the desk will go over here. There should be enough space to set it over here. And yeah, I'll make this tiny little area pretty presentable, hopefully, and then we'll have the view in the back. Everything's gonna look good. So hopefully week 4 doesn't end up disastrous like it has been in week 2. So yeah, I mean, week 3, we ended up getting some stuff in, so I can't complain. I can't really get too mad about it. But yeah, you know, my car still in the shop, so can't really do much in terms of like going out and ordering stuff, you know. So I mean, I don't really know, bro. This is you know minor setbacks for major comebacks, right? I guess that's the way that I just have to view it. I don't really know. It kind of sucks, but hopefully the car will be out by next week. By the end of next week is what we're hoping for. It's just thermostat replacement. It's not anything that crazy. But yeah, but anyways, see you guys in the next episode. I might think about extending the series as well. First video did very, very well. Shout out to you guys. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, if episode 4 we don't get, you know, a lot of things in, then we'll extend it. We'll get more and more things. We'll start decorating the place and turn it a lot more into a home, like in terms of, you know, paintings and stuff, putting on the walls and stuff, just overall decorating this place, making it look like a home. We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. Actually, matter of fact, I might as well just extend the episode. I mean, the series in general. I might as well just extend the series. Now that I'm talking to you guys, I might as well just do that. So yeah, that's the end of episode 2/3, and I will see you guys in episode 4. Goodbye.